Hey, what is going on, guys? Again, I apologize in advance for the slightly lacking audio quality. I'm doing a review of another product that requires a laptop, so I can't use my USB microphone, and all my other microphones are in a box somewhere. So, apologize for that in advance. I hope it's not too bad. I'm using the T5i's internal mic, so it might be kinda but anyway, we'll see. So this is a laptop gaming cooler pad from a company called Amni. I recently reviewed one of their laptop sleeves, and it was the nicest laptop sleeve I've ever used. And after using their gaming cooling pad, I can say this is the nicest gaming cooling pad that I've ever used. Amni's on a streak of having extremely nice products. I've never heard of them until now, but so far they've had like two of the nicest products I've ever used in terms of like their categories. The laptop sleeve, the nicest laptop sleeve I've ever used. This is the nicest gaming cooling pad I've ever used. It looks nice and it cools well and all of that. I'm not doing any temperature tests or anything, but I just know from using it and comparing it to other ones. I have ones that are much more expensive and they're not nearly as nice as this, so Amni's done a really good job so far. But yeah, anyway, this is the Ice Troll. I don't know if they make other models of gaming cooler pads, but this is the Ice Troll laptop gaming cooler pad from a company called Amni, as I've said. So this is just the box it comes in, pretty fancy packaging. On the back here it gives you some specifications about this product if you are interested, which I'll go ahead and zoom in here. You can go ahead and read the specifications there. And yeah, we'll get into the actual product itself here. This might not be the best camera angle possible, but I'll try my best. So this is the cooling pad itself here. It is just very customizable and very functional. I'm like, there's just a lot of things that I'm like, why didn't other companies think of that? Like, for example, these little feet here, a lot of companies have them or something similar, like there's a little ridge on the front or something, but the fact that you can actually just put these up or down and they work really well. This is for, of course, securing your laptop. So if your laptop's on the board, then it won't slip out when you put these little feet up. That's really nice. And then the back of the cooling pad, it has two USB ports. One is for powering the cooling pad and the other is just to make up space for the USB port. Every other cooling pad I've used, you plug it in and you're like, oh, I'm down a USB port. This is not the case with this one, and it is extremely nice that they did that. It's just smart thinking. Amni's a really good company so far from the two products I've used of theirs. So there's two USB ports, and it's of course like a removable cable, which I'll show you in a second. It's this braided cable here, but I'll show you that in a second. So it's like that. Yeah, you just you can plug it into either one here and then plug it into a computer. Then if you were to plug a USB device into here, it would be like you're plugging into your computer and you could read data and stuff off of it here. We also have two little scroll wheels which adjust the speed of the fans as well as the LED colors. So you can adjust the speed of the fans, you can adjust which fans are on, and there's also blue LEDs, which is super cool. On the bottom of the cooling pad here, go ahead and show you, you can adjust the angle at which this sits. You can either have a very large foot come out like that, or you can have a smaller one come out like that. So you can adjust the angle at which you sit for typing and whatnot, which is super nice. And then in the center here we have a place for our USB cable. If we wanted to put our USB in here, wrap it around and whatnot, then it sits perfectly, and you can transport this easily because the USB cable is of course in there. It's not attached, which is not bad, and it just, yeah, you can kind of customize it, put it where you want. It's very nice and convenient. So we'll go ahead and show you how this actually works. I'll put these very large feet down, which are extremely nice. I love using these feet on here. So I'll put the feet down like this. As you can see, it sits up at an angle here. And then we'll plug the USB into the back here. So this is the braided cable here. It is a very nicely designed cable. As you can see, it's black and blue braided, and I really like it. Then we'll go ahead and plug it into the backpack here, which is how we'll of course give power to this device and use it with our laptop here. So we'll do that, put it over here. That's kind of odd because I'm back up against a wall here, but it's not normally like that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and grab our laptop here. So now we can put these little feet up here so the laptop doesn't slip and whatnot. And then we can just go ahead and plug this laptop in here. So go like that, just plug it in, and then you can see the blue LEDs come on and the cooling pad is on. So it's an extremely nice cooling pad. As you can see, you just plug it in and then you can hear all the fans, which are pretty loud and powerful, which is always a good thing. And then I'll move the laptop here, put it down here or something, just awkwardly in this, no, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'm just gonna hold the laptop. You can see what it looks like here. So You can see the fan spinning because they're on a slower speed, but you can of course adjust the speed here. It also adjusts, I think, yeah, adjusts the LEDs as well. So when the LEDs are off, the fans are off. So you can have half on, which is quieter but it isn't cool as well, or you can have all 4 fans on. So they're 4 very, very large fans that look very, very nice. And you can also just do this and turn them off rather than having to unplug the board. You can just turn the fans off like this, and of course you can turn them back on with a little dial on the back. And you can not only just turn them on and off, you can adjust the speed, which is just, I don't know, it's just super intelligent thinking, something I haven't seen in any other cooling pad. For that reason, it's just by far the nicest cooling pad I've used, as well as like the laptop sleeve. So AMD's doing pretty good so far with my experience with their 2 products. So like I said, you can see it's just a cool design over here. It has blue LEDs, you can adjust the fan speed, you can plug a USB thing back here so you don't actually lose a USB port. You can adjust the angle at which it sits. It has little feet up here for securing your laptop, and overall it's just everything was kind of thought through using this cooling pad. It definitely cools your laptop very, very well compared to even like more name brand, maybe AMD's really heard of and I just haven't heard of it, I don't know. I would say more name brand cooling pads don't work nearly as well as this one. This one is so much more customizable, it looks way cooler, and just everything about it is just better in my opinion. Some like more adults, I guess, won't want a gaming one, so there's that. I personally think it looks really cool because I'm a teenager, but I think more adults in like a professional environment wouldn't want one that is blue and looks like it's designed for gaming. So if you like the look of this one, it looks really, really good, but if you don't and want a more professional looking one, then you know that's the only reason not to get this one in my opinion. But yeah, overall this has been my review of the AMD Icetro laptop gaming cooling pad. If you'd like to purchase the product, of course the link will be in the description, as it always is. If you'd like to see more videos similar to this one, then feel free to subscribe. And if you would like this video, then leave a like rating. If you disliked it, then leave a dislike rating and let me know why you disliked it, because I'm always looking to improve my videos and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, this has been Jordan for Jolt Reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.